So, WrestleMania 36 is taking shape. Royal Rumble was last night. If you haven't seen my Royal Rumble video, let's come a little bit closer. Check that, have a watch of that, tell me what you think of that, and tell me what you think's going to happen. We now know some things that will happen. Number one, Drew McIntyre will face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 36. A dead sure, a dead certain, a dead given. We know it's going to happen. McIntyre, I've noticed the fans are starting to organically gravitate towards him. I've been saying that a lot over the last 2 days in relation to him. And he is starting to get hot now as a babyface. So, Drew, Brock, and we had the angle afterwards where Lesnar come out and smashed him and ripped his shirt off and put his belt over his head. So they are laying the groundwork even more. So I feel like, yes, he has improved as a wrestler. He has come a long, long way. I was not really the biggest Drew McIntyre fan. You can see my previous videos or you'll see. But I do respect him because when he got released, he made a point of transforming himself and reinventing himself. And I feel like this incarnation of Drew McIntyre I'm more into. So I feel like the key ingredient now is for him to inject more of his real personality, as much of it as he can, and please, for the love of God, don't give him stupid lines to recite between now and then. That is one of the reasons why the whole Roman Reigns push had its issues. In fact, I actually credit that because 2 of my most watched videos were me laughing at the bad promos they gave him to recite. But please don't set Drew McIntyre up to fail. When you give guys dumb material to recite, we're not laughing with them, we're laughing at them. So don't do that with him. Don't, please, Vince, please, just don't give him a script, okay, Vince? I'm going to need you to take a night off from writing scripts, okay? I'm going to need you to have a protein shake, maybe a cup of coffee. Second thing, Charlotte Flair. A lot of people very not happy about the whole Charlotte Flair thing. Yep, I agree. Shayna should have won. We're going to talk about that. Guys, I promise it's coming. Hold on a minute. It's coming. We are going to talk about the whole Shayna Baszler thing and the Charlotte thing. But it was announced that Charlotte would face a champion. Didn't say who. And that is leading to a lot of popular theories going around. I've heard that people believe that she's going to go to NXT and challenge Rhea Ripley. That could be an option. The other rumour that I have heard, or theory, shall I say, is that people believe that Charlotte and Ronda Rousey will team up and take on the Kabuki Warriors. So, because there was a thing with her. So I've heard that rumour from a few people. So there is that. I really hope that they have some kind of plan with Shayna Baszler. I really feel like she should have won. And apparently it's come out that she was supposed to win. And then it got changed around on that weekend. So, okay. So, the last thing I want to talk about was the angle on Raw with Edge. So, it's so surreal seeing Edge back there after, 9 years retiring. I remember doing a video on that when that happened. I was very sad about that for that week, I remember. So to see him out there is crazy. So let's just cut straight to the chase. Edge versus Randy Orton seems to be the next thing that's being built towards for WrestleMania. Edge came out. He confirmed that he'd had another surgery on his neck. He started to rehabilitate and train. We don't know the entire process, so that will be very interesting when that's revealed. But as he done that, Randy Orton had come out. Orton then said, let's form Rated RKO, let's reunite the group. And then the hot angle, bang! Drops him with an RKO. And I'll be really honest, this works for me because, do you remember when Shawn retired the first time? And then he came back, and then anytime he took a bump or anytime he even got hit near the back, I cringed a lot. I felt so uncomfortable watching it. I genuinely, and in a way, that's kind of the same feeling I got when he took that RKO. Yes, it's entertainment, and yes, he's been cleared, but there was a part of me that was like uncomfortable. Not in a bad way though, but the way he kind of sold it, like he might really have re-injured the neck slightly, and then Orton gets the chair, and the best bit is you actually hear someone in the audience scream, "Don't do it, Randy!" at the top of their voice, and then bang, concerto, which they've kind of modified now, because obviously you don't want to hit someone in the head, so they've had to modify it, but it worked enough where I was like, gee, whoa, and my goodness, the place was stunned and then fuming. So a hot angle, and probably at this point in time for his comeback match, I can't think of a better opponent than Randy Orton in terms of their history, in terms of their chemistry. They've had tons and tons of great matches, and also the behind the scenes reveal would be that Orton's a very safe wrestler to be in there with for Edge's first match, so it's a good way to kind of get his legs back underneath him. But what an angle, my goodness. That's it. When they want to, they're very capable of, hitting these angles on Raw where you're just like, oh goodness. And case in point with this one, a hot angle. And this is usually where the show picks up. Royal Rumble to WrestleMania, and we're going to go on a long journey from now till then about all of this. We're going to talk about this a lot. We're going to talk about a lot of MMA as well. So that is me done for the day. I'm going to finish this off. I'm only having one, I promise you. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. And peace.